Hi guys and welcome. Just hooked a nice fish here at 120, 155, the usual spot that I fish at. Did have a few days here where didn't catch much, went around the lake, still didn't catch much. Few of my friends, good fishers, a lot of them didn't come up with much until one of my good friends on here, he said we'll fish at 120, 155, and he cracked the bait here. Full setup I have got in my last video. If you check my video from yesterday, got a full setup there. We got nearly a full net in not too long, to be honest, a good few hours. When I say not too long, it's 4 or 5 hours, but we had a lot of fish over 10 kilos. No trophies though, so I'm hoping here, we've hooked the trophy, and it does feel like one. It does feel like a big fish anyway. Yeah, just talking about the game and that, the new lake I keep saying we as if I'm fishing in a team, but when I say we, I mean me and my friends. We were doing okay at the new Tenguska, if that's how you pronounce it. I did put up a video where there was Eastern Bream, and that was amazing. The Eastern Bream, really hot, catching between 25 to, I would say, even to 40 a night. So between 8 PM to 8 AM non-stop catching, then doing trolling, which was just average in all honesty. It was nothing special. Then we went on, then I noticed they had a little update, and yeah, fishing went really slow, and then after that I thought, we tried a few more days and completely dead. And then luckily, one of my friends, we were trying on amber, not much luck, and yeah, one of my friends come up with the right bait. We're using Mulberry, sorry, I can never say that right, with the corn of Mulberry. So that's what we're using. If you, like I said, if you check my last video, full setup there. I'm at clip at the moment 25. Problem though with the game at the moment, I'm gonna, honestly guys, I gotta say this problem. I don't want to be negative, but this reel I'm using here is got an 18.5 drag break, and basically it's not a cheap reel. It's around, I think, 8,000 for something like that. Takes a lot of line. But I've noticed lately this reel is super weak. I mean, yeah, I'm being a bit aggressive with the fish, you can say, but at the end of the day, what's the point paying out thousands on a reel and it ends up being useless, And by what I mean by saying useless is there's no point paying out thousands that have taken you hours to grind, or even real money, and then you're scared to use the reel. It just makes no sense at all. This right now, I'm trying to get this fish in as quick as I can. And after this, I know this reel will be damaged quite a lot. So at the moment, I'm getting my Everest fix. I wasn't going to be honest with you guys. It's really expensive. It don't last that long, but it actually does last longer than this reel. What I would recommend to you guys is don't make the mistake I've made on this game, and that is just rushing to buy the next upgrade to the next upgrade to the next upgrade. I went from gold 80s to the Caliber, which is for me the best value reel on the game so far. You're looking at, I think it's around 2006 silver. It's only 700 more than the, actually I think 600 more than the gold 80s. and it lasts a lot longer. You can get 21 kilos of line on it, whereas you know the gold 80s, you can't get much heavy line on it. And like I said, I have caught carp up to 26 kilos on it. I caught my biggest grass carp on it, no problems at all with it. Yeah guys, the problem I made, I bought this reel, I say Eva, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. A lot of these Russian words I struggle with, you know. 8004 takes a lot of line, 18.5 kilo drag. It just don't last long. It's just not worth it, you know, really long run. Be good for trolling, but if you want to pay that much for a reel that is for trolling. Next reel, Everest, you know, the most hyped reel in the game. I had high level players tell me buy the Everest. It is unbelievable. It is a good reel, but like I said, it doesn't last long. It cost what does it cost? 11,000 something. On top of that, I think, well, I know the brake's around 300 and so it's not bad, the brake, and the brake does last, but the mechanism I think it's around 1400, and it doesn't last long. It's not so much the cost, it's just it don't last. The other reel I use, which brilliant reel guys, honestly, if you want to buy a good carp reel, Best Day, BSTIA, I'm not sure, Best Day 8000. Anyway guys, it's a 5-star reel, and believe me, that makes a big difference. It's basically a Everest, but it's 5-star, and the drag's a little bit heavy on it. The drag on it is, what's the drag, 24.5. I've been absolutely, honestly guys, net breaking carping. When I mean net breaking, I mean, you know, 18-19 kilo carp trying to run, and I hit that break up to 28 and I stop it dead. You know, I've got that rod out at the moment. That's what's going off on the other rod, and honestly guys, it stops them dead. The only fish that so far has took some line was a 26 mirror that I uploaded. Other than that, you know, the reel's unbelievable. On top of that, since, you know, 3 weeks catching a lot of big fish, really giving the reel, putting the reel under a lot of pressure, I've had around 5% wear on the reel. The mechanism a little bit more, but it is a good reel. That's over about 3-4 weeks now, I think. So honestly guys, when I say about saving your money, go for the caliber, don't let it wear out too much, and just save. You know, you can either buy that Best Day reel, you know, 16,000. It is a lot of money, it is, but you don't want to be buying this reel for 8,000 and then going on to buy an Everest for 11,000, then buying a Best Day, and then thinking, oh, should I buy another Everest, or, you know, and then before you know it, you could have had you know, the gold reels, and I know the gold reels will be good. Some of my friends use them and they say they're amazing. Definitely for carp fishing, you know, you're going to stop fish dead, but it is a lot of money to get hold of, so you've got to get your tactics right. Anyway guys, let's see how this fish is going. We're making headways now on it. I just find when I do these long fights, it's fun, but then I feel it takes a lot out of me, and you know, if you don't hit trophies from these, it's not worth it, you know, because you know, you could get 40 to 60 silver. It's a long fight for that kind of money, you know. My other rod there looks like a small fish, but by the time I get this fish in, you know, I could have landed 3-4 fish. So I do think that, you know, bigger fish over 20 kilos should be a lot more. And I mean, they are good money, but only if they're trophies, unfortunately. Yeah, I think they do need an update though on reel wear. You shouldn't be buying a 4-star reel that lasts, you know, not long at all. You know, sometimes even I've had, you know, some people say I'm too aggressive with fish, but like I said, I don't want to buy a reel and be like, don't let the break go over 16. You know, scared to use it. What's the point then? I might as well just stick with my gold 80s or the caliber then. It does feel decent. I'll be very, very disappointed if this is not over 20 kilos. So yeah, and like I said guys, at the moment fishing here with my setup that I'm using, if you're using 3 rods, which I will be later on, I would say 4 hours you can get a full net, and big fish too. You know, I showed yesterday we're averaging over 10 silver fish, which is really good. And I didn't hit no massive fish yesterday. Hit a lot of fish over 10 kilos, but we didn't get, you know, the 20 kilos, the trophies and that. It's a killer, you know. I know some people, I used to right click and drag it in, but I just find that it's really hard on my hands. I end up going to bed with kind of sore hands now, you know, and that's not good, you know. But I've noticed in you know, hot spots do not stay hot as long as they used to. So, you know guys, if you want a hot spot, get on this quick, you know, because spots are changing. And another thing that's changing this bait, you know, a few weeks ago it was garlic and mussel and tuna. That was the hot bait on this lake, pulling out all the fish. And then it changed to salmon and tuna, and the ground baits changed too. So one thing I would advise is do not buy too much bait. I've made that mistake a lot of times now. Yeah, you just get lumbered with loads of ground bait that you don't need, random ground bait, and you know, it only works for so long. So I'd say definitely if you want for a long session and it's working, then I guess 100 is fine, but do not go over that 100. But I know on this bait, at the moment, a lot of big fish coming up. A few of my friends have had, you know, quite a few over 20 kilos. We're nearly in now, guys. Yeah, I think I need a tea after this fish. Absolute killer. You know, I rarely lose fish. I don't want to jinx it, but once the fish is worn out, I rarely lose them. I know a few of my mates that have told me they've lost fish near the net. You know, thank God I've not lost any yet near the net. Looks big, guys. Common carp. Come on, one more pull. Whoa, that looked a bit weird there. Long net, come on. Yes, guys, got it. Let's see how big this is. Bit of lag. Oh, yes. 21 kilo common. Trophy as well. That's good silver. Well, guys, I'm chuffed with that. That's my best comment so far. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, tight lines, guys.